All my life, I've never met someone who makes my heart flutter like you. And I guess what I've been trying to say from the start. No, nothing that embarrassing. Just, I've lived a life that didn't have too many ups or downs, really. It was monotonous, even if it was depressing. There was a lot of things I wanted to change, but I wasn't brave enough to do it, and I sometimes look back with regret, and you help me face those times, and it makes me feel like I'm not just some kind of weirdo, you know? You know almost everything about me, but even then, Bunny, I feel like every day I'm learning something new, and yeah, I just get lost in those eyes sometimes, and it seems like all my problems go away, and I get spoiled with your time so much that how did you know what I was going to say? I'm worried that maybe I'm too clingy. Maybe that sometimes I might be suffocating you, and I... Well, I appreciate your kiss. I'm serious. You were too. I wasn't sure what to say because I don't want to smother you or prevent you from your dreams because I love you. And especially these holidays, what we've been doing together when we went to the cafe, things as simple as you remembering to kiss me good morning, it all means the world to me. And I live for moments like that. I live for them, and I thrive in those moments that I get to feel like I'm a part of your life, and I feel guilty because sometimes I feel like when you're not there, I forget what to do with myself. I think of those people, those that are crazy about the person they love, and I know deep down I could be crazy about you. I am crazy about you. That's not what I'm saying. It's hard to explain. I want to be the best I can for you. And I want to give back for all those good times you give to me. And that's why I thought it would be a wonderful thing to, well, express how I was feeling. My deepest thoughts and feelings. That's just it. You make me feel so comfortable, so safe. I've never been able to express myself that well, but you always are patient with me. Even when I choke on my words, or I seem to struggle through even the simplest sentences. I can't tell you how much that means to me. I can't explain to you in words what you do to me, baby. You just do it. You make me feel like I'm alive. When so many others, they made me feel like I was just a burden, a blemish. But I'm happy now, and none of them can take that away from me. Nobody who's put me down or made me this anxious or given me these issues has ever been able to keep me down, because I have the only person I need right in front of me. Bunny, I want you as much as I need you, as much as I'm so incredibly in love with you. Every single day, I think about you nonstop. I just keep thinking about you. Ways I could make you happy. Ways I could improve our relationship and just be better. I know it's probably pointless sometimes to overthink it, right? You're probably thinking that sometimes I'm prone to that, worrying about this or that and going on and on about it. I tend to run in tangents when I get too nervous. But I want you to know, for all of my anxiety, and for as much as I'm socially inept, for as much as I have faults and things that they just never seem to go away, I've made leaps and bounds because of you. I can talk without stuttering too much when I can even look you in the eyes sometimes, and I can even kiss you. And I can even hold you. I feel so alive when we're just laying in bed like this. I feel so special with as little as just a glance from you. The feeling of your warmth against me is just, it's so comforting. When I can hear your heartbeat, when I can feel your breath on me, when I can see that you're happy to be here too. That's what makes my day, because it would be nothing if you weren't enjoying yourself. And of course I am too. No, what I mean is, you make me just as happy. I've never doubted it, not even once. But I've always resented the fact that I wasn't cooler for you. And I thought maybe I could, with practice and trying to be an even better me. I've never liked the idea of looking up to others that way. I mean, everyone has their heroes and things they look up to, but I didn't want to be just like them. Maybe at one point I did, but yeah, I want to be me. Even with all those faults and things that I still struggle with. And it's because you've helped me understand that all this time, it wasn't me doubting myself so much as it was others around me, making me think it was all about being something I wasn't. Instead, I just want to be me. With you, Bunny. I wanna... Yeah. I do get easily flustered still, but I figure a moment of cool couldn't be too bad, right? I don't usually do this kind of thing, but maybe if I look into your eyes, maybe if I tell you how much I want you, maybe if I push my boundaries with all of my heart to be an even greater me, even further beyond, because I don't just want to accept it. I want to show you that I can be cool too. That I can be the man you dreamed of from the very start. And that I don't need to change and be someone else to do that. That even if anyone comes for us, I'll protect you. Just like I said before, it's just, I want to say it without a single doubt in my words. I want to say it because you mean the world to me. Bunny, baby, I couldn't be more proud of who you are, and I didn't want to get left behind. Call it a rivalry amidst the love, but yeah, no. It's not that I'm saying that I want anything to change about you. It was always self-reflection, you know. I'm sure you understand because you're always beating yourself up too, and it's not healthy mentally. But we both do it, and therefore we both have something to work on, right? Don't worry. You're doing great. You're doing wonderful, and for what it's worth, I'm very, very happy, to be dating you and stuff like that. And I don't just want to be a relationship that you had one day and not the next. What I'm saying, Bunny, is, will you be with me forever? Will you stay by my side? And never give up? I don't want to, and I won't give up on you. Not even if I was put in the worst situation, I would never stop loving you. But that doesn't mean I'm some self-sacrificing type. I wouldn't want to leave you here if there was ever a situation. I love you so much that I would always only want a situation where we could be together. I know as heroes it can be tough. We put our lives on the line every day, and the world can sometimes be terrifying. But even if it's scary, or even if I have to quit being a hero, I would do it for you. And only you. I could think of no better reason to quit doing this, to run away from it all. Even though I think that's a defeatist attitude, and I wouldn't want to, because I don't want either of us to run away from our passions, our dreams. But I guess what I'm saying, and what I want to say, is that you're my dream more than even being a hero. You're my dream even more than saving people. Saving you was the best of all. I've never felt so confident and happy in myself than this moment right here. And even if it may seem like I'm still struggling, it's only those nerves that keep getting all jumbled up, Yeah, kind of like that. There's just always some way that you put it that makes me smile. Well, I mean, at least you seem to smile a lot around me too, right? That just helps me, baby steps to talk about it. Things we want, things we need, and just things in general. It doesn't ever have to be a conversation with a point, because in my opinion, it's never really mattered what we're talking about, just that we're talking. No, I didn't mean it like your words don't stick. No, they do more than anything. I mean, I remember what you said last week, let alone a month ago, a year ago. I remember it all like it was yesterday. And that's because without me even saying it. But even then, I want you to hear the words. I adore you. And I want you, and I need you, and you're as important to me as living itself. And that's why I was worried that I was too clingy. Oh, I'm relieved that you feel the same way, though it half makes me wonder if we have mental issues. If we're both too obsessed and clingy for our own good, but I'm glad that somehow it works out. That somehow that makes you feel comforted. That also makes my heart leap. Yeah, I couldn't imagine a better situation. I wanted to make sure I wasn't suffocating you, and you didn't feel trapped or something terrible like that. I can't emphasize enough how bad that would be if you ever felt trapped like that. I just don't want to mess this up. Because nothing makes me happier than looking into your eyes, even when we don't say anything. Even when it's just you knowing I'm here and me holding you, or those times when neither of us have words to say and we just sit there on the couch and enjoy just being there together. That's what dreams are made of to me. They might be mundane dreams, but they're precious to me. More than silver or gold or any of those cliches. I prioritize time and the feelings, empathy. I can feel what you feel, even if you don't say words. I can feel how you feel. And it just makes me so happy that we can share that feeling that we do of love. And I sometimes doubt even my own words when it comes down to it. I should say I used to. I could never believe I was worthy of you, but then I realized if I kept thinking that way, I never would be. But it's not about being worthy about you. That's what I learned through those trials and strife that we've been through, even if it's just in living a life that wasn't in the worst straits possible. It was just the mundane things of life, the difficulties that we struck and still haven't fixed completely, that we're working on every single day. That's what adds up to being these times that we finally can just hold each other after a long day, putting everything on the line, and I can just look at you, and I can just feel you right in my arms. Yeah, I love you too. I love you so much. Stop. You'll embarrass me. I mean, I'm already as embarrassed as I can be, so I guess do your worst. Don't worry, okay? Bunny. You're my bunny and my honey and my lots of other things. But I'm just so happy right now. I guess I couldn't stop myself from tearing up a little. It's not something to be worried about. I'm just proud of us, you know. You too. I'm so glad because it makes me so happy when we're on the same wavelength. In fact, being misunderstood is one of my pet peeves and things that haunted me throughout growing up. I never really wanted people to misunderstand me or get into that mentality that they think that I'm trying to be something else or trying to do something else. But my communication was lacking. But with you, it feels like you read me every time. I'm glad the feeling's mutual. Do you ever think to yourself and dream what might happen tomorrow or in an hour? I find myself daydreaming sometimes. Usually when I'm sleeping, it's of you too. But those are embarrassing. No, don't make me talk about those, please. Fine. It's... I'll be honest, but you have to promise that you won't think I'm some sort of degenerate or something. Well, of course, sometimes. It's about what you're probably imagining, but other times it's as simple as dates and places I want to take you that I haven't gotten a chance to at all. It's things I want to do with you and stuff. Wait, you've had dreams of me too. I mean, it's alright. Because I'll make those dreams come true too. I'm not afraid to make all of them come true. I'm not afraid to make you the happiest bunny in the world. And I won't back down. You either, huh? A kiss always feels the best when we both press against each other like that. I love hearing your voice whenever you speak my name, whenever you just speak your mind unapologetically and just say it as it is. I live for that, honey. I just love this. The feeling that I'm not alone anymore. You feel that too, don't you? Hey, what do you think you're doing, huh? Grabbing me and snuggling like that. It's unfair, don't you think? You're so cute, bunny. I just love you so much. You're so cute when you say that too. I don't mean that in a way that it takes away from the intensity of your words, because they are. And even if I'm probably blushing my face off right now, I can't shy away because I don't want to just be the one always getting teased. I think I'd like to tease you too. I'd like to see all the different reactions you can have, all the different things that might happen when we're like this, and all the different ways I can make you smile and feel so fulfilled and feel so, yeah, that too. I mean, nothing's off the table. I want to be with you forever, so yeah, just like that. I just don't want you to think I'm not madly in love with you, that I somehow don't want you or something, because of my weakness to how cute you are, how gorgeous you are, how perfect you are to me. None of that will stop me. Not even an army of villains could get in the way when I want to hold you, when I want to kiss you, when I want to love you, when I want you more than anything, when I need to hear your voice, when I need to feel you so much. Do you want me to, baby? I love hearing you say it. Say it again, baby. I love whenever you do. I love it, but I also love cutting you off mid-sentence, because it might be a bit embarrassing, but you make me feel in ways that can't be described. They just, yeah, it's kind of like a word you can't figure out, but you know what it means. You can't quite figure out how to say it, but you feel it. The meaning of it. I mean, wouldn't you like to know? If you want to know more, then you have to make a promise with me right now. Well, since you asked so nicely, the promise would be something like maybe sometimes I get to distract you at work, or maybe other times I get to call in sick for you when I want more time, and other times, yeah, things like that. Though that was a pretty bold statement, baby. I'm kind of impressed, though I guess you're no stranger to usually being the one who. Never mind. Is what I might have said before, but no, I want to hear it. What are you really thinking? Then I guess we're thinking similarly, aren't we? I could kiss you all day and never get tired of staring into those eyes, of seeing that nose, of watching that look on your face, of seeing those lips quiver, the way that you feel so faint when I hold you. So strong yet so frail, and I can't figure which one out, where it's coming from, but I feel that same feeling. The strong, but feeling like my legs could give out at any moment. Oh, I'm glad then that we're both going through the same troubles, and I won't regret it. It won't stop no matter what. I won't even think about stopping. So don't you dare get cold feet now. Not like anything about you is cold right now. In fact, I'd say you're hotter than ever, Bunny. And I feel it too. Yeah. Well, I guess I'm one to talk, right? No, you think I'm pretty hot too? I like that, Bunny. I'm glad that maybe I can make your heart race in a new way today. Maybe I can make you feel in the deepest, most crazy way imaginable. That I could make you maybe just a bit surprised, shocked, squirming, and needy. Or maybe that's just me talking about if I ate takoyaki. I can't really figure it out though. Oh, I mean about you sometimes seem so tough, and other times you seem like you like you're just asking for attention. Like you want all sorts of attention. And I love both sides, even when you pick on me. But don't think what comes around doesn't go around. Shall I say it again? If you'd like to know, then you have to make a promise. I haven't really decided. I just wanted to make you make a promise. Maybe it'll be something super embarrassing, or maybe something that you've always wanted. It really depends on how I'm feeling. Don't worry, Bunny. What do you mean you're not worried? Now I feel like picking on you for real. Maybe I'll start like this, since you did ask for it. Just don't say I didn't warn you.